Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. I am Touchpad McQuack, and welcome to my very first Let's Play of Final Fantasy. This is a game that has a lot of history with me, since it was the first role-playing game I've ever played, way back on the regular Nintendo Entertainment System. So let's get started, shall we? I'm going to use the party that I made, or that I had as a kid. But I don't remember the name, so we're just going to make some up. Like the warrior. We're just going to call him Larry. Sounds like a good warrior-y name, right? And instead of a thief or a red mage, I always chose the monk. And we're going to name him Jim. Why Jim? I don't know. I like it. We are going to take a white mage like you would expect. And I always thought the white mage was a girl because of the long hair that they had when promoted. And so I always named them something like Sarah. For the black mage, we got to go with the classic of Vivi. Even though that's not from Final Fantasy 1, Vivi is still one of the classic names for him. Everybody loves Vivi. All right, here we go. The world lies shrouded in darkness. The winds die. The seas rage. The earth decays. But the people believe in a prophecy, patiently awaiting its fulfillment. When darkness veils the world, 4 warriors of light shall come. After a long journey, 4 young travelers did at last appear. And in the hand of each was clutched a crystal. All right, and there we go, the very beginning of the game. I would like to apologize ahead of time. There will be bad voices, and I will constantly forget which person gets which voice. But it's one of my favorite things to do, is just to imagine these characters with these silly voices. So, come on and join me. Let's go. Right into town, and we can't leave. I kind of don't want to talk to him yet. Let's talk to everybody else. This is Cornelia, the City of Dreams. I would be most happy to teach you about equipment. Would you care to listen? Yeah, go ahead. Equipment can be split into 2 categories, weapons and armor. Equipping a weapon will increase your attack rating. There are 4 types of armor: shields, helms, gloves, and body armor. Any armor you wear on your body, including armlets, is classified as body armor. Shields are held in one hand, while helms are worn on the head. Remember that weapons and armor you find won't do you any good unless you equip them from the main menu. Selecting Optimal will automatically equip the strongest weapons and armor in your inventory. And I swear I can read good. If you need to know about items, you're certainly come to the right person. As long as you're here, why not here, eh? It never hurts to carry a lot of potions, antidotes, and the like with you. Stocking up on items in advance will help you conserve your magic for the times you need it most. Now let's move on to sleeping bags, tents, and cottages, shall we? These three splendid items allow you to restore your MP and HP. You can only use them outdoors, though. In addition to these traditional items, certain pieces of equipment may be used as items as well. That's going to be a surprise for later. The only way to know if a given piece of equipment has a use is to try it out, so experimentation is the key. In the course of your travels, you will come across unique items that are known as key items. Wink. Some key items have an effect when used in specific locations. This is the Hall of Fourth Wall Breaks, I guess. I've been known to give quite the lecture on the use of magic. Interested? Yeah, sure. There are two schools of magic, black magic and white magic. White magic is comprised of healing and defensive spells, while black magic spells are the offensive variety. Each level of black magic and white magic contains 4 distinct spells. However, any given character can only learn 3 of the spells of a particular level. You can use the Forget command to wipe your memory of any spell you learned previously. If you want to relearn a spell you've previously forgotten, you can do that too. Try to choose a combination of spells that works well with your fighting style. By the way, that Forget option was not in the original game. If you learned a spell, you were stuck with it forever. Would you like to tarry for a moment to hear about monsters? Sure. There are many types of monsters, and different types have different weaknesses. Finding a monster's weakness will help you gain the upper hand in battle. For example, aquatic monsters are susceptible to lightning. Casting thunder on these monsters will deal particularly heavy damage. Some weapons are more effective against certain monsters. Alright, that's the fourth wall break canyon right there. Alright, so let's see what we do have. Oh, they actually gave us equipment in this version. In the original version, you start with nothing. You are literally nothing. Here they at least give you a knife and some clothes, so you're not going out completely naked. Oh, he's got a staff. 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 Okay, so yes, so many staffs. And do we have any magic? No, we do not start with magic. We've got to go buy it, I guess. Oh, by the way, that's the inn, but we don't need it right now because in this version, we can save outside of an inn. The only ways you could save in the original were by using a sleeping item out in the wild, which were usually expensive, or staying at an inn. So, no saving in the middle of dungeons. Hi there, I'm a dancer. What's that? You want to see me dance? Hee hee. Okay, I'm not even going to approach that. Restore the crystals to grace. Oh, please, you must rescue the princess. Sage Lucan said something about finding the crescent moon. Then he just up and left town. Didn't even take anybody along. Didn't take his luggage. It's still there in his house. The king truly believes in Lucan's prophecy, that the Warriors of Lights will come to save the princess. Oh, I wonder who these Warriors of Lights are. Please rescue Lady Sarah. I once lived far to the east in the harbor city... Oh, east of here in the harbor city of Provoca. These days, I hear it's turned into a pirate's den. Oh, well, you know, we're going to have to do something about that. Okay, so in this version of the game, they give you a lot of items. In the original version of the games, they didn't. You only had heal potions, antidotes, which were called pures, and softs, which were what the gold needles were. At sleeping, they were the tents, cottages, and houses, because everyone can carry a house. But just to get started, I'm going to buy a few little things here. And we probably won't even need them. You may be going, but Touchpad, you've spent most of your money. Yeah, I know. We're money this early is going to be tight, but not that. Also, look at the weapons. They're $8 for Nunchaku, $8 for a rapier, and those two technically don't even need items. And I'm going to go ahead and equip this in the next place because might as well get both sets of things. All right, here we've got clothes. Nope. Fighters can wear chainmail, and monks can wear leather armor. Now, you might be saying, but Touchpad, you didn't get magic. Yeah, magic is very useless right now. Just to save time and money, I'm just going to go without it for now. All right, let's talk to this guy, even though they blocked all the access to town. The king is searching for the prophesized warriors of light. Those crystals! You must see the king at once! Welcome, travelers. I am told you carry crystals. Is this true? It's just as Lucan's prophecy foretold. When darkness fills the world, 4 warriors of light shall come. Your Majesty, we cannot be certain that these are the warriors foretold by the prophecy. Yet they stand before us with the crystals. I think I've already forgotten the voice I gave him. I cannot dismiss this as mere coincidence. Crystal Bears, there is a task I would ask of you. Will you rescue my daughter, Sarah? Garland, a knight once in His Majesty's service, has abducted Princess Sarah. I ask for your aid in the name of His Majesty, the King of Cornelia. Garland has taken refuge in the Chaos Shrine, which lies to our north. Of course, we did attempt to save the princess ourselves, but Garland is the finest swordsman in the kingdom. We have none who can match him, so you're going to ask level 1s to do it. Gotcha. I have heard that you wish to journey to the continent to our north. The bridge leading north was lost long ago, making passage impossible. If you can rescue Princess Sarah, I will have the bridge rebuilt as a token of my gratitude. Go now, warriors of light, and do not fail me. How do you know we're the warriors of light? We're just 4 people who showed up with some crystals. I don't think you're a good king. I think you make rash decisions. Oh, but let's see what you say after that. The warriors have come at last. How long have we waited for this day to come true? And I've forgotten what other voice I gave him. I give up on it. Garland is no longer the man I once knew. I beg of you, please return my daughter to me quickly. The dancing girls in town know many odd bits of information. If you find yourself astray, try talking to her. She may know something that can put you back on course. Oh, and real quick, I'm going to change a few things, like we're going to run automatically. And because there are plenty of Let's Plays of this out there, I'm going to cheat a little. And we're just going to get 2 times experience and 2 times gil right from the get-go. It's just going to make the game go quicker, because from what I remember in the original game, there was a lot of grinding in this. There was somebody else I wanted to talk to on that floor. Go back. But there is a lot of grinding in this, so I'm just going to speed things up for us. Our reports say that Garland fled to the north with the princess, to the Chaos Shrine. I probably gave that voice to somebody else already, but whatever. The king is searching for the prophesized warriors of light. Oh, that guy upstairs? Yes, he's my twin brother. Oh, those crystals? Could it be? Her Majesty is overcome with grief. She shut herself inside her quarters. Please, try not to upset her. Oh, first thing I'm going to do is go upset her. I am Jane, Queen of Cornelia. Please, please, bring my daughter back. My precious Sarah back to me, safely. Please, please save Lady Sarah. Garland was once the greatest knight in the kingdom, but power consumed him, and he lost sight of who he really was. My sister! I want my sister! Okay, he says the same thing as the other twin does. Yes, there's 3 sets of twins so far. Our ancestors sealed weapons within his treasure room 400 years ago. Then they then gave the key to the Elf King to hold until the coming of the Warriors of Light. Well, guess what? We're here. Where's the key? Can I go to the king already? Can I get the key? No? I've got to go do this quest first? All right. Same thing as the other old man says. Let me in. Can I get in? No, I can't get in anyway. All right. Let's go. Is there anybody else to talk to? Anybody else in this whole castle? Nope. It's like 11 people in this castle. How many of them work here? All right, we're going to go ahead. Yep, nope. This game has been one of my more well-played games. It's one of the Final Fantasies that I know very well. And so we are going to be moving along quite quickly. And we've already had a death. So we are going to go back to town, and our levels are already going to be out of sync. That's my favorite part. One of the things I really dislike about this game, and probably one of the only things I dislike about this game, is you can die really easily. Characters die really, really, really easily. And that leads to odd levels in parties. Like, if you have the perfect run, all of your characters will continue to be the same level throughout the entire game. But I have never had that happen, no matter how, I mean, without restarting repeatedly. Or saving and resetting and saving and resetting. So let's get Sarah back. All right, come on back, Sarah. Let's go. Can this Sarah just be the princess and we get the rewards and everything? No, okay. Here we go again. Back out into the wild blue. Oh, she's hurt. Okay, let's rest first. I had to stop and think if I actually made enough money to sleep and bring somebody back from the dead, because that was a lot of gold to bring somebody back from the dead. All right, here we go again, out into the gray blue yonder. I'm going to save real quick. Okay, so I did try to record this earlier, and that's the save file from it, but I made some mistakes in the recording, such as forgetting to turn on the mic. Let me make sure, yeah, my mic is on now. So we're just gonna copy over that one real quick. All right, here we go, off to the Chaos Temple. Across the plains and the mountains and the, oh, wolves. I can fight wolves, right? If you notice, our black mage, Phoebe, gained 2 levels, but he still got much less HP than the white mage does. She's got a lot more now. Black mages were always very, very squishy, ridiculously so. I should have run away. This is barely worth it, but I wanted just a little bit more before we go inside and fight Garland. Are you going to kill my black mage? You're gonna try. Well, let's see. Yeah. Oh, two. Can you survive with 2? Also, one of the things I love to do is just to load up and try to do like a solo run in this game. I wish they made it a little easier to do a solo run. But yeah, it's one of my more favorite things to do, because it makes the game a lot more challenging if you just do one character at a time. And my favorite to try to do is the black belt, or the monk, because when they get to high levels, they can attack for a ridiculous amount of damage. Okay, we're gonna explore over here first. We're gonna go see what's in this room. A treasure chest. It's my favorite thing. It's a leather cap. My second favorite thing. Let's put it on you. No. Yeah, you. You almost died and you have no hit points. The way that works in this game. Oh, I don't like fighting these. They have a tendency to stun you. So we're just gonna bypass them real quick. But the way damage works in this game, or it did in the original, I'm not so sure about the Pixel Remaster version. I don't want to fight these either because they poison you, and I didn't buy a lot of antidotes. Now, if push comes to shove, I can always turn encounters off if I feel like making progress and we haven't made much in a while. Oh, I can probably kill you without dying too horribly, right? But the way damage worked in the original is you had the range that the enemy would attack for, like say 15 to 30, and you had your absorb, and they would do damage, and then you would reduce your absorb, and that's how much damage your characters would take. Not a complicated system. So you had a lot of deaths because numbers had a tendency to stay pretty small. Much like in the Dragon Quest series, which we will sometimes cover. Oh, who are you? And why are there bats here? The king will have no choice but to agree to exchange the kingdom for his daughter's life. Cornelia will be mine. Who's there? Huh. The king's lapdogs. I just felt like giving him a no-nonsense voice. Do you have any idea who you're messing with? You really think that you have what it takes to cross swords with me? Very well. I, Garland, will knock you all down. Okay, attack. What should I do here? I should attack. And I'm going to attack. I might need a heal potion. No, don't defend. Heal potion. That guy. And you can attack. See, nothing to worry about. Just bop him in the head a few times. Hit him with a couple of sticks. Hopefully he doesn't kill anybody. Ah, 1 damage. Ha. And that's the Kingsman's greatest, or the King's greatest swordsman. He was beaten by 4 kids. I don't know how they're supposed to be. They're probably supposed to be young adults, but he was beaten by 4 kids. Oh, and this must be Princess Sarah. You know she's special. She's got pink hair. You've come to rescue me. I am Sarah, Princess of Cornelia. Words can never be enough to thank you. That's the first time anyone's ever defeated Garland, because everybody in our kingdom is just really bad at swordsmanship. You must allow me to show you my gratitude. Please accompany me to Castle Cornelia. Thank you for returning my daughter to my side. There can be no doubt that you are the warriors of light from Lucan's prophecy. You should hear the prophecy in its entirety. If I may. When darkness fails the world, 4 warriors of light shall come. If they cannot gather the shards of light, the darkness will consume all. The 4 crystals will never shine again. Now I hear that a crystal can be found in the continent to our north. Restoring light to the crystals is our only hope of ridding the world of the monsters which plague it. I will have the bridge to the north rebuilt, as I promised. I pray that you succeed in restoring light to the 4... Oh, wait, that's his normal voice. Oh, sorry. And then we're going to talk to Sarah one more time. This lute has been entrusted to the princesses of Cornelia for many generations. When he abducted me, Garland took this lute as well. I want you to have it. I may have had it for generations in my family, but here, you seem trustworthy. It may aid you on your quest. You have attained the lute. The dancing girl in town's know many bits of information. I don't change my speaking after you rescue the princess. Sarah always thinks with you. Sarah's thoughts are always with you. Wow, I can read, I swear. The Warriors of Light, I can't thank you enough for saving Lady Sarah. The Warriors of Light, I can't thank... Okay. Twinsies. Here we go, walk into... Her mother was this way, right? Let's see if Queen Jane gives us anything. I don't know how I could ever thank you for rescuing Sarah. That's it? Just some thanks? I could use some gold. How about some money? Famous sword? A title? Peerage? Fine. Are you the Warriors of Light? The ones from Lucan's prophecy? The beautiful lute handed down for generations to the princesses of Cornelia is said to have a unique power. It can shatter the gateway of evil, whatever that means. My sister's back, and it's all thanks to you. I could just give you a kiss. Mwah. Okay, this is creepy. Oh, what's happening? What's up? Oh, it's the bridge scene, isn't it? Yeah, it's the bridge scene. Here we go. Now, this scene right here was not in the original game. And I'm thankful that it was not in the original game. Because it takes forever, it feels like. Because you can't do anything. You're just stuck here watching as they move around and the bridge gets longer and longer. But I gotta hand it to them. They do build a bridge very, very fast. Especially one of them out of stone and metal. Almost like it was never destroyed in the first place. What does this bridge have to do with the prophecy? A lot. The 4 Warriors of Light are here. They're in Cornelia. So I'm going to go stop off and sleep at the inn real quick. And this will be the end of our very first journey together. Hopefully everybody enjoyed their trip with me. And why don't you stick around for the next episode that's going to come out. Thank you.